What's going on, Chet heads? It's your wholesome boys. We got Rap God, Rhapsody, OG, Lexa, and I couldn't think of a new snappy name for Orbital in the bathroom. Let's go, Minecraft.
Let's
Modded
go.
in the like button already, baby. The end. Hi guys. What's this plant?
It's a plant. It has other plants in it.
Whoa, Alexa
dude.
has told me this is a plant that's called a garden, and it's gonna have a lot of plants in it that I can use to get seeds that I can use to make plants. I don't know why I've decided to go cyclical like that, but hopefully we end up with a surplus of food as a result.
Pray for good stuff.
Okay. I'm gonna need you all to step back. This is gonna be very dangerous.
Dude, I'm back.
This
I'm back.
is like veggie loot boxes.
It really is. Oh,
Okay.
dude.
Sick.
It's a lit one though. Cotton it gives us string, so we're in this.
Cotton, bell pepper, and a lily.
It's lit.
Bell pepper.
And by the way, guess what? Guess what?
Mm-hmm. What?
Parsnip,
Wow.
peanut,
Peanut.
and
I got peanut.
the big kahuna, corn
Oh hell yeah!
is lit.
Oh,
Excuse me, it's maize. Thank you.
I got
It's
the
same
peanut.
thing. Yo, there's like more of these over here. we can get like
Yeah, no,
all of the crops ever.
So I'm gonna start my day by hunting all of these. Is that what everyone's gonna be doing?
I'm probably gonna get to work on the jail.
Yeah, I think I'm building bridges.
Well, yeah, I need you to help me make the public space.
All right.
Alexa. That's the mission.
I'm
As
as
a way to
public
say
as
though,
can be.
we're gonna need to. I think we should probably have like a town outside of the farm, outside of the town.
Okay.
Farm outside of the town is what I meant to
There
say.
we go. Okay.
Oh, we got there eventually.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
The point is that maybe it's fine to have a couple of animals in Rhapsody's backyard, but we're gonna need a massive place to grow all the crops
All right.
for the
So
sheep.
right now, let's walk through it. So we got the
Hey,
wholesome.
hold on. I'll give you the vision tour as well.
Oh, okay.
I'll
Okay.
give you the vision tour. All right.
Okay.
So at the moment we're standing on one of Chet's 3 great bridges.
Okay. Wholesome bridge.
Wholesome Bridge 1, and then that'll
Okay.
be Wholesome Bridge 2, etc. Right?
Excellent.
So, right over here, we've got the entrance to the public space, and everything on the left of this sort of cobblestone divider is going to be the public space of Chet, the Chet Plaza, Chet Common Ground, Chet Gardens, whatever. Right?
Okay.
And this is the area, right? This is the area that we're going to need to spruce up
Okay.
and make it look all trendy. And I want everyone to input into it, so everyone can like put their own little bits into it, and it'll all look really nice.
All right.
And then over here, we're gonna have the Chetcropolis right up here, and then maybe with an underground passage to the jail, so we can lock up political prisoners and
Okay.
enemies of the state.
Okay.
In Rito's jail.
Mhm.
Then we've got obviously the jerkery.
Okay. Is that the big
And,
stone box?
Yeah, that's scaffolding, I've been told. Although I am
Yes.
less certain now that I think this is what it's going to look like permanently.
All right.
But
No. I'll make sure that it looks pretty. It's near the common space. There's no way that I'm gonna let it
All right.
look
all right,
as bad as it currently looks. But also, secondarily, that's probably the granary right now, because we're pretty far from being able to have sustainable farming of animals. So instead, let's sustainably farm plants.
Well, I was away to say we need to get like a bakery. What are all the French words for like little,
Charcuterie.
Yeah, the charcuterie, the
Pretty sure
sweet shop.
Oui is a French word.
We.
It's inappropriate.
Oui.
All right. So
Uh,
are we done with the tour?
Well, I mean,
Wow.
yes.
Are you ever
honestly.
really done with the tour, though?
I mean, are you ever
Whole
really
life-
in
life
Chet
in Chet
if
is a
Chet
tour.
doesn't exist yet? Or are you ever really in Chet?
Well, okay. Give me your thoughts,
shit.
Alexa. What do you
Okay.
think? What do you think should go where? I mean, obviously, I've detailed exactly what's going to go
Yeah.
where. But,
So, I mean-
there is like one boulevard down here. What do we have coming off this
Yeah.
bully?
So I
You know,
please don't shorten Boulevard the Bully.
bully.
Come back
I
to
like it.
Chet Bridge 1.
All right.
And I'm going to take you into my mind. Okay.
Okay.
So you look straight ahead into Chet. I'll
Yep.
stand next to you.
All right.
So you
Yeah.
see on the left side kind of a cityscape, okay? Not really.
That's the right-
Think of
hold
it
on.
think of
That's
it
the
like
right
a
side.
I thought the right side was the crops.
Hold on. Okay, the trees at the moment, that's left.
I thank you. I have learned left and right.
Okay. All right. I just
I'll
want to
take
make
that
sure that
for
we're on the
granted.
same
So
page
Have it.
here.
so crops is left.
No, crops is common. That's common space. That's the common space right over there.
Well, you
We need
gotta
to
help
make
me
it into
out.
like a garden and
Okay.
like fountains and trees and
Okay.
I don't know.
So let's walk through. So left side is just going to be like very natural,
Yeah,
But
you know,
not-
sculpted gardens,
but
something
not like
that.
industrial croppage that we need for.
No,
Okay.
absolutely not.
And then center is going to be like common buildings.
The center is going to be the jerkery, the Chetcropolis, and the jail. That's
Okay.
like the central sort of strip right there.
Explain
And
to
then-
me in layman's terms the Chetcropolis. This was something that must have gone far over my head at some point.
Well, all right. So have you ever seen what's is the Parthenon? You know the
Yes.
that thing, right? I'm
Okay.
envisioning a massive building
Okay.
with a couple of pillars right in the center of town on this hill, right?
Okay.
And this can be where, you know, all of the decisions are made about Chet and Chet's people,
Okay.
right? And then that can have like a secret little backdoor access tunnel down to
Down to the jail.
the jail where we throw the political prisoners
Okay. So
and enemies of state.
I like it. Chet's doing great. I'm worried about one minor thing.
Mhm.
Oh no. Oh no.
The Wholesome Bois Brewery.
Yes.
There's not a single part of Chet that has any correlation to the Wholesome Bois
Right.
Brewery. It's
So,
the
right,
entire
come-
goal.
Come,
Give me the
come hither.
long-term future.
Right. The
I'm not
long-term
investing yet.
future, right? Right. So this at the moment, right?
Okay.
There are two ways where I can conceivably see Chet expanding, right?
Okay.
One is down the main central boulevard, right?
Okay.
The Chet Bully or the Chuli.
The
as I think
Chuli.
it shall
I
now
like
be-
it. Yep.
It should now be called, right? So this
Yep.
is the Chuli right down here.
Okay.
And the great thing about this is that it just goes into meadows and it's free real estate, right?
Gotcha.
It's
Mhm.
totally empty. There's nothing here.
All right.
So what we could do, and what I'd like your opinion on, is what do we put where? Where do we want to zone the brewery? Where do we want to zone the charcuterie? Where do we want to zone the fields of wheat and croppage? What goes where? Where do we stick it?
I see. You
see what I'm-
It's
you
very
on the same
difficult
page?
decision. Yeah, we are on the same page now.
All
So I do to think about this, we have to think about what we need for a brewery. Okay. We're going to need somewhere to actually hold all of our barrels of the goods.
Okay.
That kind of industry is going to take up space. Like we're going to need a big factory type space for that
Yeah.
to process
absolutely.
all of that. We're also going to obviously want a place to sell the stuff, which is probably going to be some kind of like wholesome tavern.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to need we're going to need somewhere to generate the power. We're going to need somewhere to like for instance, are we making something like mead?
Is it
of-
one of the alcohols in the game?
Yes.
Then yes.
Then
Okay.
yes.
Then we're going to need to also do bees in our place, which means we have to
Right.
have a place for bees to be because we
Here.
need the honey. There's a lot of things that we need here.
Right. Let's extend out the Chuli, okay?
Okay.
And see
So
How far we wanna
let's
take it.
let's think about design choices. Okay.
okay.
What do you? So I know you have the Parthenon, Chet Mobile, whatever.
Chetcropolis.
Chetcropolis, close enough, honestly. Do not
Agree to disagree.
Yeah, I didn't want to say, but
Yeah. what kind of style? Like, I don't know what style Raps is going for his building. Is Chet a very open and welcoming community where we have, very different, unique, flavorful styles of builds, or are we going for like, the old-timey, old-fashioned German city street where you have, all of the buildings are kind of connected together with little shop entrances and something like that? What is the design space that we're working with here?
I'm afraid that's above my pay grade. That's a planning issue.
I see.
So I'd have to revert that to the police officer.
That's a planning issue, so you reverted to the police officer rather than the city planner.
I'm confused.
Did you hear him? It's above his pay grade.
This was not in my job. This was not on the application.
Can we promote someone to above Grandmaster so that I don't actually have to make any decisions?
I mean, I believe that's your job.
All right.
Yeah, you're the Grandmaster.
All right. Look, I think it would be great if Chet has as many sort of different design elements as possible. I think we want a traditional sort of feel, but also, we got to incorporate the new. We got to get with the times.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right.
Chet's a forward-thinking city.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Now, I
mean,
think so. Something
we
that
wanna have a-
defines a city, though, is the roads. Okay. What is your?
Does it really?
I absolutely think so. If you think of your stereotypical farm road, okay? A lot of dirt, gravel, not very, a car goes down it's kind of bouncy, Or you got your city where you have the smooth asphalt that the car glides along. Are we going for a modern look where you have, streets and sidewalks that are paved? Or are we going for that, kind of farm country, gravelly dirt style road?
Now that you mention it, that's a very good point. I should have considered that more thoroughly. I don't know. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think, Olexa?
See, I like the idea of having this left side be a little bit more uppity. You got a paved road, you got sidewalks, you got dare I say maybe even a car going down the road. And
Is
then
that a thing?
No, it's not, but we can make something that looks like a car. And then as you go further out this way, the road kind of, where the sidewalks ends, Shell Silverstein, and it kind of starts to fade into a kind of dirt gravel. And then as you're walking along, you have little outposts that are everything that's needed for the Wholesome Bois Brewery. And then it just results in kind of the tavern, and it just sits there.
I like that. I'm massively pro that. Yeah, I think that's great.
All right, cool. Then that gives me direction. I can start making a road for us.
Right. How far out do you think we should go, though? What's the distance?
Well, I think that we should keep... So, like, a normal road is going to be pretty straight. So I think that this we keep straight going out to... Honestly, where you have it seems good to me.
Sort of the extent of this up here?
I would say maybe to, like, here, even. Kind of make this the spot where you kind of cap it. But then possibly, pardon me, I just died, so no worries. I'm alive in spirit. Maybe after that, that's where we start to transition the road to be a little bit more gravelly and dirty. And I'm good at making those kinds of roads. The more modern look is going to be a little bit more difficult for me. But I can work with that, and then it'll kind of be a little bit more fluid and open and windy as it, kind of goes around our various outposts needed for the brewery.
I think that's great. I think that's perfect.
Can we get input from the police / that random mason that we hired?
What happened?
Sounds good.
All right.
Yes.
I was busy getting shot in the head.
Oh,
Oh man.
Yeah.
I say yes
cool.
to the thing said.
Nice.
I also give a cent.
Cool. Thanks for the sense,
Right.
guys.
I give 2
No
cents.
problem.
Right. Now, here's the
Right
$1 million question, right?
Okay.
What does everyone want the public space to look like? What are we going to make the plaza look like?
So plaza's always circular, right? It's just a rule.
No, it can't. No, it doesn't have to be circular, right?
So I'm imagining kind of like a circle right here where the trees are right now. Center of the circle is a big statue of Chet. And then it's just kind of some trees and flowers and water surrounding it. But kind of a peaceful area to praise our Lord and Savior, Jesus Chet.
Common name, though.
All right.
Yeah. Jesus Chet.
No,
That's the way I
Sounds
see
like you're mad at Chet.
Yeah, I was waiting to say.
Jesus, Chet. Oh boy.
That said, I don't think we need to do. I think that this is like one of the last areas we should do. You know,
I'm happy to do this last. I don't mind. That's not a.
or we can do it. I'm indifferent.
I don't know. I'm humming and hawing about whether we try and get the pet crop done, because I mean that should probably be like one of our most important structures. You know.
That's also true. I agree.
But at the same time, that is quite a lot of. That's a big design commitment. You know.
You were gonna need some water, perhaps.
Yeah, I'll make a moat around here in a bit.
Okay, because I mean those are just gonna pop off and not stay there.
Oh,
Yeah.
can I farm them back up?
Yeah.
Oh, and they become the original thing rather than the seed. Perfect.
That's a little weird, but
I grew them real quick.
this is very fast-growing boys. All right. Well, Orbital, I'm going to make a road then,
All right.
and we'll just see where that takes us. I'll
Absolutely.
All right.
Go for it. All right, go for it. I'm gonna finish this bridge off, and then I'm gonna go and supervise the other design elements that are going on in the city, because
Excellent.
I need to make sure that Rito is abiding by
City protocol.
the city protocol exactly, which I have now seized control.
Does make sense. He can be a little bit of a rapscallion.
I know.
Sure. Sure.
I feel like we need to have a committee. You know, I mean, there's no fun in just having one person deciding planning, right? I feel like we got to have a planning committee. You know, some sort of decision-making process, maybe some paperwork.
Party planning committee.
Party planning committee. That's exactly right.
Very important.
That is exactly right. Very important.
What do you do with the alcohol if you don't have a party planning committee?
You're exactly right.
Drink it?
Speaking my language.
No.
You're not allowed?
Don't be ridiculous.
He's on the to-do list though, so sorry.
That is true. It is on the to-do list. You got me.
Guys, I need your opinion, right? I need your opinion on the word chonky. What do you think?
I love the word chonky, man.
Yep.
It's like a top tier word. I'm gonna be real.
It's up there.
Pro chonky?
Yeah.
Pro
On
chonky.
board.
Pro chonky.
Very pro the chonk. Because it's kind of like, you know, you see a picture of a really fat cat, and it's really cute, and you just go, oh lord, he chonky.
I'm part of many Facebook groups that are just like, this cat is chunky, this dog is chunky. It's all good. I do feel bad. Like I do feel bad rather. I do feel like possibly in a couple years we'll look back on it like we look back on like lolcat's speech now. But for the moment, I'm enjoying it.
Yeah.
All right.
That's fair.
I wasn't
Orbital,
expecting...
are you anti-chonky?
I'm not going to say that I'm anti-chonky. I just discovered the word the other day, and I thought, wow, that's not a word that I'd ever come across before. You know, it's
Surprising me.
It's just I don't know. I didn't expect the support to be so positive.
So
Chonkalicious, as they say.
pro chonk.
Pro chonk.
Chet's
Yeah.
pro chonk.
Put a sign up in front of it.
Is that our
We
is
are
that our
pro
first
chonk.
chatleration?
Yeah.
The chatleration.
Yeah.
I hate it so much.
Independence.
Chatleration.
Do you know what the worst part about this is? We're gonna record like 6 episodes of the series and then upload episode 1, and everybody's gonna be like, "Yeah, this Chet thing's gotta stop."
Yeah.
And we're gonna have 6 episodes of Chet.
Sorry,
Okay.
we're pod committed at this point, friends.
Well, the worst thing would be if Chet is actually like a slur in some language, and we're just like saying it repeatedly.
Yeah, that'd be really bad. You're right. That'd be really
Yeah, you're
bad.
right. You've correctly identified the worst thing.
Speaking
I'm
of
going on
worst
Google real
thing.
quick.
Speaking of worst thing.
Continue.
We're gonna start with Orbital. What is a game that you were really, really excited for that ended up being terrible?
That's such a great question. I don't actually know. I don't know if I really look forward to games like I used to.
Does Soul Zero have a sequel yet?
Oh, you shut up. Just, like, I don't know. Maybe it would be the Soul Zero sequel if that indeed. I don't know. I don't really have a game that I've been disappointed by. My expectations for games these days are just like rock bottom.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that's any better, but
but if you're constantly disappointed, you can never be disappointed.
Appointed?
No, that's
yeah, you can never be appointed.
Yeah,
Grandmaster of Chet.
I don't know. What about you? Do you have a game? You must have. I feel like.
So I will say, and the thing is, I reserve part of my judgment to this because I haven't actually played it yet. But
hello, internet.
But it's one of those, like, I've seen enough to be like, I'm probably not ever going to, despite my disappointment.
It's that new Isaac game, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the new Isaac game, Enter the Gungeon. Rito, you ever heard of it?
Yeah, it sucks.
But
I'd prefer to exit. It's so bad.
Oh, I see. But no, I'm one of those people that was waiting, approximately 15 years for Kingdom Hearts 3.
Oh,
and then the reviews for Kingdom Hearts 3 came out, and everybody went, "Hey, just don't waste your time."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Well, that's rough." And then I never played it.
Wow.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Frankly.
Do you feel like you're sort of saving yourself some extra hurt by not playing it?
No, I think I'm saving myself about 36 hours.
Okay.
All right, fair enough. As well.
Because everybody was like, "Yeah, the game's really long and also bad." I was like, "Oh, well." And they were like,
It's
"Yeah."
nice occasionally when they save you the time like that. I feel similarly to Orbital, but like in a completely different direction of if there are enough games out at the moment that I'm enamored with, I don't look forward to games, so I don't really get on the hype cycle. But I do actually have a response for this question, which I'm butting in here to assert.
You're allowed.
It's Fallout 4. Fallout 4. It broke me. It like the last vestige of optimism I had for like especially AAA games. I was like, I'm done. Sorry, Fallout 4 did it. Todd did it.
I think that's fair.
Oh, wow.
It's one of the few series on my channel that is like has an obvious conclusion, like to complete the campaign, that I've just straight up abandoned.
Wow.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
Rito, you got
Rito.
any? Yeah, you got any games that you were excited for that you hated?
Oh my god. Sticker Star is a stain on Earth. Paper Mario was a good series. Sticker Star is not a good game. Sorry, everybody. I know that probably not many people in this call have an opinion, but it's one that I'm sure will drive a lot of opinions in the comments.
I don't even know what it is.
You don't know what Paper Mario is?
I know what Paper Mario is, but
It's the one that they made on the 3DS, and it's like not even close. It's like not even close.
I see.
It's like they took away. It's basically like if the first one's a big driving thing was that a lot of the characters were just like the writing was fun, the characters were fun and everything. But then in this one, they're like, but make everybody Toad. And I'm not even joking. Literally, that's exactly it. Literally, but make everybody Toad. That'll be fun.
That's really good.
You know what? Let's be positive. Like, let's go the other way. Alexa, what's a game that really didn't have any expectations for, but were just like blown away by how exceptional it actually was?
I'm about to get yelled at when I say this one. I went into Hollow Knight expecting to dislike it.
Okay, what is your experience prior with like difficult Metroidvanias and as well with like Souls-like-ish games?
So I had pretty much zero experience going in.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is, like, I've never been, even like growing up, I was never a big game where it was just like a story that I had to follow. Like, I've never cared about the lore in games ever. I've never cared about, like, you know, exploring and finding a ton of secrets and things like that. So everybody was like, you know, play Hollow Knight. And I was like, yeah, but it's like not really me. It's a story-driven game that is difficult, and like the entire purpose of it is to go find a bunch of secret stuff. Like, I really don't care about this game. And I played it, and that was like one of the series I looked forward to recording every time I sat down to record. Because that game is freaking good.
Mm-hmm.
Very good video game.
Very good game.
Absolutely incredible. I really can't wait for Silksong, actually.
It's going to be very good.
Mm-hmm. All right. Rito, how about yourself?
This is one of those questions that I would I'd come up with the answer like a week later. The perfect answer when I'm just sitting in the bathroom or something. I'd be like, "Oh my god, that's the answer." Like, I don't got anything off the top of my head for this one. I go into most games with little expectation. I like in the same way that Orbital does. I just I don't get super excited. I can like look at something and usually be like, that seems like pretty polished, I guess, and I'll usually jump on it then. And I don't know. I feel like I don't have high expectations anymore.
I feel like that's
and I don't have low
standard.
ones necessarily either.
I think that's
I
a
don't know.
standard when you become a content creator.
Yeah.
I'm just like,
100%.
I'll see it when I see it. And that's kind of what happened. I'd be like, I don't think it's good yet. I don't think it's bad yet. It looks like it has some polish. Let's find out if it does.
Yeah.
Is kind of where I'm at.
So I'll say
much
this.
100%.
Do you guys have any games that you're looking forward to?
Nice try, thief. Content thief.
This dude's looking to start his own series on the back of these. You know what? I'll play in Darkest Dungeon 2.
All right.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Yeah.
Ooh, I cannot wait to have the re-established Republic.
I'm excited. But like, I want to play Darkest Dungeon to get prepped for it. But Darkest Dungeon is so long.
Yeah.
I can't start. You can't start a series on it without expecting to do it for the next 3 months.
Yeah, exactly. It's like always
So I just want
100
it out.
episodes for me, so it's hard to fit in. Like, especially because I'd finished a giant series on it, and people were asking, "Hey, you gonna do a modded series on Darkest Dungeon now?" And I'm like, "I just finished a 150 episode series on it. I need to do other stuff." I'm sorry.
Yeah. It's like one of my favorite games ever, though. But it's such a commitment. At least if you're doing it for videos.
Yo, okay, hang on. Just slight digression. A game I expected nothing of because I jumped on it before like the giant media bandwagon around it. Celeste. I expected nothing, and it was incredible.
Celeste is real good. I've been playing it on
It's
stream.
in my top 5 games of all time.
It's real good. Big agree. It's very good.
It's like probably on my short list of 3 games that I am shocked I haven't played yet because I know I'll love it.
Yep.
It's one of those.
It was
a stream
definitely
and
on
also
mine.
let me watch the stream.
Yeah.
I will. If I do it, I will let you. I will unban you just for that.
Thank you. I'm trying to get unbanned for ages.
Oh boy.
No, I was the exact same way. People had told me for a very long time, like, you got to play Celeste, and then hit the Epic Game Store for free, and everyone was like, "This is your moment, Tyler. You don't have to pay for it." And I was like, "Okay, fine, I'll do it." Played it on stream, and I was like, "Damn, it's a good video game." So now I just play it every once in a while because it's like really easy. The chapters are like the first time beating them, because I know there's like weird difficulty spikes and stuff like that, but the first time beating them, they take like an hour to do each chapter, so it's an easy hour segment on a stream, and it's nice.
It's very like, especially for like a platformer that can have relatively difficult or intense kind of parts. It's very zen. The music in it is incredible.
Yeah.
Right.
Completely agree.
Alexa, can I borrow you for a second? I think that you might know what I'm trying to do. I need to try and make a circle.
Friggin' Minecraft, man.
Yeah,
why are you making circles?
Yeah, I know.
So
I feel
what?
like you're
So you're trying to make a circle that kind of
right.
So
So here are
it's-
the this is the circle. The pillars are the bits that I want to connect up to a circle, into a circle.
Okay.
They're the
So
the
we've got a
periphery of-
diameter of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
8.
6, 7, 8.
Yeah.
Well, technically,
Well, double 8.
yeah, the radius is. Wait.
Oh no.
The radius is 9. So you got a diameter of 18 circle.
Yeah.
All right. Here's the best way to do Minecraft circles. Are you ready? You better take out a notepad and start writing this down, Orbital.
I've got it. I've got a notepad.
Okay.
I'm ready.
You ready? You start by Googling Minecraft circle.
Okay.
All right. And then following Googling Minecraft circle, you look at the Google images where there are a million Minecraft circles, and you pick the one with the diameter you want, and then you follow it.
Okay. Right. Okay.
And you did it. You built a Minecraft
I don't
circle.
want. I am slightly disappointed.
Yeah.
I honestly thought that was just something that they taught you in Minecraft school. You know, like circles
Redstone 101, but sadly no circles. I used to know, like, that's one of those things. It's one of those useless knowledge things where, some things will be in my head for the rest of my life. Circles in Minecraft were in my head for a while, but there reached a point where it was like, no, you gotta know like 600 Isaac items instead. So some of that kind of went right out the dome piece and never came back.
All right.
Oh
like the
my
reference
god,
to
what
dome
the
piece.
hell?
What?
I friggin' you people covered up a cave, and when I opened it up by accident, friggin' 2 skeletons flew out of it. Scared
Have
the
you considered
crap
not
out of me.
opening up the cave?
Oh my
Well,
god. Oh my god. Scared the hell out of me. That was a
Hold
good
on.
time. I had a good time.
I'm having difficulty interpreting the circle images on. That's all right. I'm managing.
I can handle the circle build if you would like.
No. It's a matter of pride now. You've told me.
I see. I mean, we did games that underwhelmed you. We did games that overwhelmed you. Are there any games that adequately whelmed you?
Appropriate whelming.
Yeah. Made you one whelmed lad.
Could you give me an example of a whelming?
Undermine adequately whelmed me. I went
Really?
into it expecting
Really?
Isaac clone, and I got a roguelite that was fun but not perfect, and more than
heard of
likely
it.
I'm never
Sorry.
going to play ever again, but I enjoyed my 6 hours that I spent in it. I was adequately whelmed.
I mean, it is for the worth noting. It is currently in early access, so its current
Very true.
build and finish is not representative
okay,
of that of
okay.
the product.
Then you know what? That's, oh my god, Rhapsody, you do not need this much water.
Do I not? You said I needed water. Now I have water.
All right. We have to have a Minecraft learning lesson real quick. I don't know who wants to join the Minecraft learning
Wait,
lesson.
Does he not need this much water? I
No,
thought you
my
needed this much
god,
water.
no, you do not need that much water.
I'm
okay?
like 90% sure he needs this much water.
Nah, I am.
This is fine.
400.
It also
I
looks
like
kind of
this
pretty.
much water.
It does
I
look.
like
It does look pretty, but we're gonna have a Minecraft learning lesson just for the future. Okay.
Well,
See this spot over here?
No, I'm not even looking.
Okay.
You're making fun of my farm.
I'm not making fun of your farm. I was just laughing at
Hey,
it.
Rhapsody, I think it does not happen if you like run on crops. They all like pop up or something.
No, only if you jump on them.
Oh,
Okay, so see this.
Orbital.
See
Sorry.
this.
Off.
Does anybody have a lot of
Science
torches on them?
Yes.
Yeah, I have 19 there.
Here, perfect. All right, sure, you can take it, Orbital.
sorry.
Thank you
Sorry,
for
there you go,
placing
64.
about 800 torches around.
There you go.
So say we have this singular block of wood with a torch on it. Say that was a water in the ground like you have here. You can go 4 away. Such like this. Including all the way to the corners 4 away.
Uh-huh.
You can have just that one source block in the middle. And it will cover everything here.
Okay, but what if I did this instead? Because it kind of looks like I'm protecting my crops with a moat.
Then you keep it like this, and you accept the Minecraft learning lesson, and you keep making a dope-ass looking farm. Ayo!
I mean, at some point in Minecraft, like, you have to give up, efficiency. Because otherwise, why ever build a house, right?
No, yeah, 100%. Minecraft is all about giving up on efficiency and going for the dopest looking thing possible. It's just the law of the game. And dope things always are better than efficient things. Until you start actually automating it, and then you probably want it to be efficient. But
yeah, when we get to the point of automating this, then sure, then we can whittle them down. Also, it's just because this is adjacent to the public area that it kind of prioritizes prettiness.
It looks pretty now.
I think you need to make sure that you erect a suitable fence, Rhapsody.
Erect the jerkery.
Where's the zombie? I have my police uniform on. I'm ready.
Your police uniform is 3 arrows stuck into different parts of you?
That was, there was 5.
Improvement. That's what I heard.
Slowly eating cherries while walking towards you all with 5 arrows after I switched into my police uniform to defend you, you ungrateful swines.
I was very grateful.
Well, there's another zombie over here. So if you'd like to come back and pop the arrows back in.
Stay away from my friend! Got him.
Garrido! Hell yeah!
How do I bow? How do I bow? Also, I never pressed the timer button, so tell me when to outro.
Anytime around now is fine.
Yeah, more or less now.
Okay. Yeah, thank you everyone for watching. I had a great time. I hope you guys did too. There's links in the description for everything you want and more. Go see all kinds of series.
Is there a pony?
All kinds of people. There's no pony in our descriptions.
What? No, speak for yourself. I put ponies in every description.
There's no pony in my description. There's more. 2 ponies in my description. Thank you everybody for watching. See you next time. Bye.
Adios.
See ya.
Bye.